Hello and welcome back to a video. So today is going to be an unboxing. I'm actually taking this knife off of this knife, which a buddy of mine, my buddy Andrew, gave to me. Pretty nice. It's a knife I use every day, more as a utility knife for work and whatnot. I'm going to be using this and scissors to unbox this package. Now, I did retape this just because this was sent by a family member, one of my great aunts. Her name's Robin, and she noticed that I was into World War II stuff, or not just World War II, but more of like multiple things, like military in general. She also shares military as an interest. Now, as I move these Legos back, because I'm like in the middle trying to sort things, I've got a package from Walter that I had opened. Got the packaging still over here. The package has been moved to my like war room per se. Got Legos, Harry Potter set. I've got the 2 mocks up there. I've got over here these tables right there. It's a whole mess. It's like just a huge pain in the butt. So this is actually, let me give you a little bit of backstory and you guys will probably know what this is. I did open it, but I taped it back up just because I didn't know if it was going to be like more personal. But this was her husband, and you'll have his name in a moment. Her husband died in Vietnam, so these are some of his medals and whatnot. So this is pretty cool. Let's get into this. It's got documents, but it's also got some pretty cool medals I want to show you guys. So this will be counted as another episode of the package. Which I know I say episode and that's kind of weird for some people. A lot of people think of the package like they think, oh, you're doing like a TV show or something? No. I'm just doing kind of like a small little series. I know you guys are probably like, yo, don't cut towards yourself. It's not really that big of a deal. If I do or not. This can go into my trash bin, which I got right here. I got Under Armour sweatshirt on right now, which is why it's kind of like black, you know. Oh, I did get a I got some targets, some like varmint targets at what's it called? Shit, what is the place called? Walmart. I got like targets for BB guns and airsoft guns and whatnot, and they have like creatures and like where the kill spots are and whatnot. So it's got that, and then also we've got I got a sharpening stone from Walmart. From it's an Ozark Trail sharpening pocket-sized sharpening stone. It should be pretty helpful. So I'm gonna put all of this stuff because you guys can't really see what I put off over here. I'm gonna put this over here, this over here, because there's like an order that I want to go through this shit in. Or not shit, but there's an order I want to go through this stuff in, I should say. I said shit because I have a lot of shit. Oh no! Just broke a whole bunch of shit. That's kind of sad. I know. I'm like tired and not the happiest. But that's it. This package actually came quite quickly. It had 1-day shipping, but she didn't pay for the 1-day shipping. It's coming from North Carolina, which is pretty cool. So because this is a bigger thing, I'm gonna put that here. So she did put cardboard on this, which I'm going to keep right here. And this is a folder. She's got copies because she's got the real thing, but she gave me copies of these things. This is a note. This is again another note. So back in Vietnam, this is what he looked like, and this is what she looked like. So these are them. Picture right before he was sent off. So His name was Henry Ledford. He was a lieutenant, just a regular lieutenant. He was killed near Khesan, Khesanh, on Hill 689. He was 22 years old when he died. He was killed in an ambush while they were getting water. There's a in this transcript, there's actually a couple pages of what this was, but there's the Western Union telegram, and then there's a little newspaper clipping that she printed out, part of. So yeah, I'm gonna read part of this. So, it says, I deeply regret to confirm that your husband, Second Lieutenant Henry A. Ledford, of the United States Marine Corps, died on the 5th of July, 1968, in Quang Tri Province, Republic of Vietnam. He sustained a gunshot wound to the body from hostile rifle fire while on an operation. His parents have been informed. Following information is provided to assist you in making funeral arrangements. And he's actually buried in Arlington National Cemetery, which is quite nice. And in one of the letters that she sent me, her father was in World War II and Vietnam as a fighter pilot, and his commander gave up his plot. He was like one of the highest ranking commanders. He gave up his plot for her husband Henry. So when you go there and you see him buried there, he is next to all of higher ranking officers, because a higher ranking officer donated his plot to them, which is kind of nice. This telegram talks about more other things, but it's a little personal and whatnot, so we're going to leave that be. There's also an honorable service from the United States Marine Corps, right here. So that is very nice. And then there's another paper that is more personal in here, because she had sent me another letter kind of explaining what was in here, which is why I know what's in here. But the letter came after the package came, so fortunately I did end up opening it first. But I don't know what she meant by medals, so let's go through these. She did a little bit of research. So the first medal is this, and inside there's actually a paper explaining what this is. So let's open up this paper. The Republic of Vietnam Gallantry Cross, also known as the Vietnamese Gallantry Cross or Vietnam Cross of Gallantry. Vietnamese, okay. It is a military decoration of the former government of South Vietnam, or the Republic of Vietnam. The medal was created on August 15th, 1950, and was awarded to military personnel, civilians, and armed forces units and organizations in recognition of deeds of valor or heroic conduct while in combat with the enemy. Individuals who received the medal, ribbon, and a citation were personally cited at the Armed Forces Corps, Division, Brigade, or Regiment level. The Republic of Vietnam authorized members of units and organizations that were cited to wear the Gallantry Cross unit citation emblem with palm and frame. No medal is authorized. So it basically means that this was a foreign medal for the longest time, so you weren't allowed to wear it when you weren't in Vietnam. But this is the medal. Up close. Very, very nice medal. So this is very nice. I'm going to re-wrap this in bubble wrap because I don't want any of this stuff to break or anything. It's really nice. Then we've got these two in nice blue boxes right here. It actually says what they are here. So the darker blue one is a medal set for Vietnam service. So this is a service medal. It's got the suspension ribbon and pendant. This is in the darker one. That's this. It would be this. So you got the suspension ribbon, service ribbon, and pendant. So service ribbon, suspension ribbon, and pendant. And a nice little felt. And then this is plastic covering it. So that's nice. And then, sorry if you hear zinging, it's the light that I have. I am truly sorry about this. The next one is a metal set. Is a pendant with suspension ribbon and service ribbon. And this is for National Defense Service. So, this is also in plastic. So this is service ribbon. Service ribbon, suspension ribbon. It's right here. So this is the service ribbon, and then this is the pendant. Actually, let me do a close-up of this one. There's a bigger case that I can't seem to make out what it says. And if it is what I think it is, I'm going to be really excited. This is the close-up of the other metal. I'm going to be like super excited if this is what I think it is. So, the next are these two. And these two are two different things. So, the first one is kind of rare. It's this one, and this is the close-up. It says 1960 on it. Then this is a closer up of it. And it states in this large paper right here, it states, the Republic of Vietnam Campaign Medal, also known as the Vietnam Campaign Medal, is a military campaign medal which was created in 1949 and awarded to French military personnel during the First Indochina War. During the Vietnam War, and the South Vietnamese government reported the Republic of Vietnam Campaign Medal with device to members of the South Vietnamese military for wartime service on March 24th, 1966, the members of the U.S. military for support of operations in Vietnam. In May 1966, other Allied foreign military personnel became eligible for the award. So this was an award given to him. Unfortunately, it was after he passed, but this was a foreign medal that eventually became a medal that was given to U.S. troops. So this is a very nice medal. The next medal looks really nice. Like super nice. There's also got a rubber band on it because there's a packet. So the next one that's up there's a lot of papers here. So let's look at these. These are different things. Okay. So the actual physical medal is on the front. So this is the National Order of Vietnam. So this is the Knight's Badge of the National Order of Vietnam, awarded by South Vietnam and State of Vietnam. It's a state order of chivalry. It's established on the 15th of August, 1950. The ribbon is yellow and red, and the motto is the gratitude of the fatherland. Jump to navigation, jump to search. National Order of Vietnam, from Wikipedia, the Free Encyclopedia. Okay, this doesn't have a lot on it, so I definitely want to see what this is like all about, but I'm gonna take this out of the case for y'all. So this is the ribbon, suspension ribbon, and this is what it actually looks like up close. Let me actually move this light down here. Move the camera. So that's really cool. I actually did go to Arlington National Cemetery, and I did visit his gravesite. And it was just so moving, because he was a member of our family. I mean, fortunately he did die at the age of 22, though. Oh my god, it is what I think it is. Holy shit. This would be, wow. This is his Purple Heart medal. Oh, wow. She did not say that this was in here. Wow. No way. No. So this is the Purple Heart. The pendant of the Purple Heart, the suspension ribbon of the Purple Heart, service ribbon of the Purple Heart, and then a Purple Heart little pin. Wow. It's still in the box that it came in. It's definitely deserving of a spot. I'm gonna have to read those other 2 letters later. Wow. It's I didn't realize he was a Purple-Hearted veteran. Wow. This is unbelievable. I've bought like for military merit. I bought a Purple Heart medal before for actually a buddy of mine, but I wanted to hold it, so I was holding it and whatnot, and just wow. That is one hell of a medal right there. This is just wow. You know, it's different to hold one that was earned. Like the one I got was a replica. Not a replica, but it was one that hadn't been transcribed with like anything. So it was just like the Purple Heart pendant. It was one that just wasn't transcribed, but it was, the guy dated it back to World War II, but wow. I always heard of like Purple Hearts and whatnot, and people getting them, but you never really think that you're gonna hold one, physically hold one that was given to a family member of yours. I mean, unless, of course, you have a family member that's in the military. But wow. The box is just so nice, too. Wow. Well, I guess there you have it, guys. And the reason why I couldn't tell what it was immediately was because it was wrapped like this. So it was just like a box, and you can't really see that it says Purple Heart right here. Wow. This is amazing. Wow. That's wow. That's when I think that it's like kind of weird, but if you've ever held not a Purple Heart that you've bought off of somebody's estate collection, but one that your physical family's earned, it's a lot more important than one that you bought at like an estate sale or bought online or something like that. I bought another one, actually. I bought 2 Purple Hearts in the past. One that wasn't transcribed, like for military merit and whatnot on the back and everything like that. I bought that for a buddy of mine who just wanted a Purple Heart in his collection. And then for Walter, I bought him a Purple Heart that was owned by a veteran, by a Purple Heart veteran who had passed away a month before, and I went to his estate sale, and they apparently were selling it, so picked it up for Walter, but this one is I'm definitely going to be keeping for myself. And I think now knowing this, I'm going to be doing a little bit more research into I've always loved World War II. World War II is my favorite period of time. It's my favorite, like, period of war, I should say. And I know it sounds, like, kind of weird, but it truly is. It's a great, like, it's a period, even though, like, take the Nazis as example. Even though they were really bad, right? Well, with all that bad came a hell of a lot of good. Gustav Cannon was a bad thing, but it helped us learn about certain techniques of building, certain weaponry. Think about it. The atomic bomb might have never been created. Now, granted, some people say that it shouldn't have ever been created, and if it wasn't created, that's a good thing. But it would have been created a lot closer to nowadays than back then, if not anything like that. I mean, of course, the start of World War II actually helped the Great Depression, because it gave people jobs. I mean, it's amazing. Wow. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna start researching a bit more on Vietnam. I definitely think that would be something I could do for my great uncle. Or not great uncle, yeah, I guess he's kind of like my great uncle. He's my grandmother's brother-in-law. My grandmother's sister. So I'm not sure if that's called a great uncle or not. I don't know. I've always called them, like, by their first names, which is Robin or Henry. Granted, I didn't know Henry. I know her husband now, but just wow. I'm gonna have to read the letter that she gave to me in a bit, but just wow. And those medals gotta be they're pretty cool too, the other ones, but just the Purple Heart itself is just so powerful. Such a powerful medal. That and Medal of Honor are, in my opinion, the most honor that could be bestowed upon a man, is to get the Medal of Valor and the Purple Heart. Because if you're wounded in combat, like, it's, I don't know, if you're wounded in combat, then you definitely deserve some kind of medal, because you, a lot of times, especially nowadays and back then, where you'd step on a mine, or nowadays when you get blown up by an IED or something like that, you think to yourself, well, wait a second, I just gave up a limb. I just gave up the ability to hear. I just gave up the ability to see. I just gave up just certain things for my country. My country repays me with a great deal of honor and a very, very great medal. So let's be honest, the Purple Heart medal is a very, very honorable medal, in my opinion, at least. So, wow. Well, this video kind of took a turn, but I do want to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, I guess, and I guess I'll see you guys later. Peace!